Look how much my Social Security will be if I quit my job today. Now, the thing is, I am self-employed, so I'm not quitting my job. But I just want to show you. It's pretty. I do this video every year because I find it very interesting. And so here we can see I'm saying I'm going to work until I'm 67. I'm going to make the max amount of Social Security benefits. That's 160 now until I'm 67. I'm not going to add my wife on here. It's just going to be your buddy Josh. So right here, if I took it at 62, it's 2448. If I took it at 67, it's 3671. Again, assuming I made the max salary until I filed for Social Security. Does that make sense? The max salary until I filed for Social Security. If I took it early, it's 2448. If I took it late, it's 3671. With delayed earnings credits, it's 4675. All right, so here I'm retiring at 67. But I'm not taking it until 70. So my delayed earnings credits give me 4675. Here, I made the max until 62. So I'm taking it early and I'm quitting. And so it's 2448. Everybody gets that, right? So 2400, 3600, 4600. All right. So that's pretty good. I'll take that. And the interesting thing is, I wonder what the max salary you can get on Social Security. Hold on, let's hang tight and see what that is. So here's the max Social Security benefit is $38.22 a month. Now, I don't have $38.22 a month. Why? I only have $36.71 a month because I haven't made the max Social Security. How can I close this thing? I haven't made the max Social Security my whole life. I've only made the max going back to what, 2000 and probably 12, 2011. So I've made the max for 2011. That's 13 years. And even if I work until I'm 67 making the max, that would be 26 years. So I've had 9 years where I did not make the max, which means I don't have the max benefit. All right. I wonder if I can get this out of there. I don't want that thing right there. One second, see if I can't get that. If I work till 70, I'm not going to get the max benefit because I don't have 35 years of the max earnings. I don't. So if I have 67 when I retire, I'll have, what I say, from 12 years or so ago, 12 and 22, 12 to 24, and then it'll be another 13 years. That'd be still only 25, 26, 27 years. Even if I work till 70, it'd only be 28, 29 years. So I still have 6 or 7 years of the of less than the max salary for maximizing my Social Security. But hey, man, I'll take that. $3,600 a month. I mean, how much is that? And again, that's assuming I work until I'm 67. $3,600 a month times 12. And I make the max. That's $43,000 a year. My wife will get half of that. Ain't too shabby, man. That's $43,000 for your old buddy Josh. My wife will get $21,000 roughly. That's $62,000 a year. I'll take that. Now it's 13 years from now, assuming I still work until that. So what happens if I stop? All right, you ready? So here I just clicked on that button. So you can see right there. I'm gonna click on that button. I'm gonna say I'm never working again. I'm done working. I'm gonna make no more money. What happens? Now my benefit is $3,100. 2185 or 3848. So if I don't make any more income at all, again, I'm 54 years old, my benefit will be 3,100. It's about $560 less than what it was. 3,100 if I make no more income at all. So I've already got enough earnings in the system now that I have a benefit of the minimum of 3,103. All right, now if I decide I don't ever want to work again, and I take it at 62, it'd be 2185. I wait till my full retirement age, it's 3848, which would be so basically if I took it at 60, if I never work again, my benefit drops from 2448 to 2185, less than $300 a month. If I never work, that's if I took it at 62. If I never work again, I take it at 67, my benefit drops about $560. If I never work again, I took at 70, my benefit drops by $900. Pretty interesting, actually. Very interesting how little it drops if I never work again. So I know right now I am locked in. The worst case for your old buddy Josh is $21.85, even if I never work again. Isn't that crazy? That's pretty good. So I'll take that. Again, that's my wife's benefit will be based on my record. So she would get whatever my PIA is, 3,103, she'd get half of that, assuming she took it at her full retirement age, even if I took it here, because my wife doesn't get penalized for her spousal benefit for me taking it early. All right, so if I take it early, my wife can still wait to her full retirement age and get half of my PIA. I know it's freaking clear as mud, I get it. But still, so I know for a fact the worst case scenarios, I would get 2185. Yeah, my wife would get half that if she took it at 62. All right, so that's whatever that is. That's about another 1,050. So with worst case scenario, between me and my wife, we get roughly 40,000 a year in Social Security benefits. I will take that. Now let's see. What if I just said, I'm done working for the man. I'm just gonna go work and freaking, I don't know. I'm gonna go work and polish shoes for 40,000 a year, right? And my benefit there would only grow to 31.34. All right, look at that. That's crazy. So if I made $40,000 a year, my benefit only grows from instead of making any money, we're not gonna have any money right here, no money. It goes from 3103, and I'm gonna make 40,000 a year, to 3134. Isn't that crazy? So just working for 40,000 a year isn't going to do much for my Social Security. Why? Because I've already had so many years of earnings. I've already kind of not maxed out because I got many years of maxed out, but I've already earned so much money in there that it's not making $40,000 a year doesn't change that much because I have so many years of earnings in the system already. I got, like I said, 12, 13, 14 years of the max. Plus, I was making decent money from 2008 to 2012. I don't think I was quite make the max. And I was making okay money from 2000 to 2008. So from basically the aughts, the teens, and halfway through for 25 years, I've made quite good money. So it's going to be hard for me to change that benefit unless I continue to make quite good money. So look at that. So should you quit your job and then get a job for 40,000 a year to increase your Social Security? It doesn't look like it. At least for me, it doesn't look like it. What if I made 100,000 instead? If let's see here, 100,000. Is that right? Yeah, 100,000 schmack-roonies. Then my benefit goes to 3,391. That's nuts. So even if I made $100,000 a year, my benefit only grows by $200 and basically $80. Isn't that crazy? Let me just put this back into 160. That's right there. Yeah, look at that. That's nuts. So basically, what's happening here? If I only make $40,000 a year, that's not really replacing it's not replacing hardly anything of my previous years because I've been making the equivalent of 40,000 a year probably my whole working career. And I've got, I've been working since, I had a little bit of income, when I was working. I've been working my whole life, literally from 13 on, but basically until I was 18 years old. So 2020, so 1988, let's see here, hang tight. 2024 minus 1988. I already got 36 years of earnings in the system. So basically, if I only make $40,000 a year of income, that would probably replace my first 2 years in the Army, 1988, 1999, and that's it, and nothing else, because those are indexed from 1988 to 1999. So by me working at $40,000 a year, it's not replacing anything. I've already got my 35 years of index earnings in the system. So by me continue to work at a lower income, it's not going to basically do anything for Social Security. As you can see right here, if I never make another dime, my Social Security benefit at my full retirement age is 3103. If I make 40,000 a year, my Social Security benefit at my full retirement age, 3103 is 3134. It makes me an extra $30. That's it, man. And that's working $40,000 a year from 54 to 67. Isn't that crazy? If I make $75,000 a year, it goes from 31 to, that's the next 160 bucks or so. But it's just crazy. Once you have accumulated your 35 years, even if that wasn't much money, it's hard to change the system unless you're starting to make pretty good money. Even $100,000 a year doesn't change it that much. So let's say I'm only making, let's say I'm making 120. Well, that will replace a bunch of years. Yeah, now I'm back to doing that of my earlier calculations because again, I was making the equivalent of 40,000 in 1988, 40,000 in 1989. So if I'm only making 40,000 in 2024, it doesn't replace any year. It doesn't. If I'm making 120,000, it replaces it, and not even significantly. Even look at that. It only gives me 3484, which is only 300, about 370 bucks more than if I'm never met work again. It's crazy, man. So unless you're making big bucks, or you had lots of goose eggs or very, very small in your Social Security earnings history, working doesn't actually help improve your Social Security not that much. It doesn't. It's just fact. Anyway, go on socialsecurity.gov and you'll be able to figure this out yourself. It's pretty interesting. Love your thoughts. God bless. We'll see ya.